Hi, welcome back to Nails and Yacht Podcast. So today I'm joined by Jess and we're going to be chatting all things health and fitness and how she balances that as a nail tech. So hi. Thanks for joining me today. You're very welcome. How's your week been?
It's been fine. Quite busy. I had Monday off and I feel like that made the week longer, so that was fun.
Do you normally work Monday?
Yeah, I do. I normally do Monday to Friday, which is controversial. I don't do weekends.
Do you want to do a Saturday?
No. I haven't done a Saturday for ages.
Do you know what? I saw a TikTok the other day actually, and it was a girl. I'll try and find the TikTok and like put it in the notes, but she was saying like she's going to drop a Saturday. And so
I think I saw that. I think I
commenting.
commented on it.
Yeah,
being like,
so many people were like, it's literally changed my life, and no one actually cares.
Yeah.
And someone said like, whenever their clients, they go to book them in and they're like, I've got a Saturday, the clients will say, and they're not keen to book because she was like, they want to do their own plans, not nails 100%. On a Saturday.
Like, I found when I did Saturdays that, especially if it was like nice weather, I would get so many no-shows because people just have better things to do, don't they?
Yeah.
And also, I only ever worked half a day on a Saturday, so I'm like, I could work a full day in the week. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's funny because you do just assume, don't you, as like a nail tech beauty professional, that you just have to do Saturdays, but actually, you don't have to do anything.
And I think since COVID as well, like a lot of people, well, especially like the kind of clients that I attract, they work from home a lot. And they're like in a certain place in their career where they have a bit more like flexibility, like they're like managers or whatever, so they can kind of like get away with.
Yeah. And I was like, take a cheeky long lunch. We have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You can wiggle your mouse a bit.
Like,
come and have an appointment. They don't need to know whether it's a dentist, a doctor, or nails.
100%. And I say, especially if they have like a male manager, just say like, you going to the doctors for like girl things, and they just don't care, do they?
No, and they will not look and be like, your nails have changed this week. Like they'll never notice.
Clue. Yeah. 100%.
You're like, these, I've had them on 4 weeks. They'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I've not done them for ages, and do you know what? And nobody asks me if I have Saturdays available.
They're
like,
just adapted.
Nobody. It's really weird. But you know what? I think when I used to do Saturdays, I used to have a paper diary, and like, you know, booking in person, but now because I have an online booking system, the appointments are there, and if they're not there, like I don't have it, so no one really questions it.
As a nail tech, when you make changes like that, you think, oh, I've got to do it. Yeah. It's such an issue for clients, or like, if I set boundaries or take a deposit, I do this, clients will be like, no, but they're just like, yes, I'm.
Yeah, 100%.
No one really questions things, they just go with it.
It's not that deep.
You make it a big deal, don't you? And then everyone's just not asked.
No one cares at all. Like, price increases. Like, at first I'm like, oh my God, but then actually after, people are like, they literally don't even hear a peep out of them about it. Don't even lose clients. No. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have put it up more. Every business puts their prices up. They just don't announce it normally. Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah, nail techs. Are you in like the beauty groups where they always compare being a nail tech to like Tesco?
Yeah.
I was like Tesco. I don't know why it's Tesco. Like Sainsbury's never gets mentioned.
I know, it's always
Tesco, but it's like Tesco wouldn't tell you if they were putting the price of apples up.
But it is so true.
They fucking wouldn't.
No, it is actually so true that. And like at the end of the day, like, do you want to make a loss or a profit? Especially
when you first start, it's so easy to just base your prices off other people, or
100%.
like what you've paid as a client before.
You just, when you first start, you literally pluck figures out of the air, don't you? Unless you're like a business-minded person.
I was quite good in that. I actually did do a spreadsheet from the off.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
that's really good.
I know there's loads of like amazing pricing calculators out there now, but there's also for people who are starting out and want. In fact, actually, Nail Order have just released their app, which does have a free pricing calculator on it.
That's good.
But that didn't exist when I was starting out. So on Scratch Magazine's website, there's an article by Katie Barnes, and she explains like how to make a spreadsheet and work out all your costs. But it's really good because it sort of incorporates things like your lamp and like I've got my armrest on there. And it's like that'll last me a year before it gets too manky.
Yeah.
Therefore, and it basically you put in I can't remember what it's called. You have like your disposables, your product costs, all of that. But then there's also a category for like I can't remember what it calls, but things. Depreciate. Yeah. Like those items. So like on there, I've literally got like my e-file, I've got my brushes,
I've got
so good. Like everything, the lamp, the table lamp, like the armrest, and it'll say like armrest usage, like how long it'll last, like 1 year. It basically works out how many clients you do in a month and how much you should charge. So each client pays something like 4 of a pence.
That's insane.
Over the course of that year, so
Yeah.
that at the end of the year, in theory, you've got the money in the bank to replace it.
I'm gonna look at that.
But I do think, like you said at the start, when a lot of people just put the numbers out of thin air.
100%. Or like see what someone down the road is doing.
Yeah.
But someone down the road might just be doing it for a hobby. Their like partner might earn bloody loads of money.
Yeah, they're actually a lottery winner.
Fun. Like, do you know what I mean? Whereas I'm like, no, I actually need to make money doing this.
Yeah, I need to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Obviously, today we're going to be chatting all about health and fitness and how you incorporate that into life as an nail tech, which I'm excited to get into because I've gone on a bit of like a health journey this year.
Nice.
And I'm not like fully there with it yet, so I'm excited to hear your tips.
Okay, good.
But first, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about you, just sort of summarise your career as a nail tech, how you got to where you are now?
Yeah, so I've been a nail tech now for probably around 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
I qualified like in the middle of the lockdowns. I was kind of doing my own nails for a while before that. Like what I can really remember is using like polish to do designs when I was at uni and like posting them on Facebook because they sometimes come up as memories and I'm like, I've come a long way. I went to uni and I did marketing and it was not for me, but I ended up doing 4 years of it because I did a placement year. I worked at Burberry head office.
Love that.
Which, yeah, it was really good. I mean, it was very like Devil Wears Prada because I did fashion marketing.
Right.
It was very Devil Wears Prada and I was like, it's not for me this, but I thought this is such a nice opportunity that I can't turn it down.
Yeah, I can't quit uni right now, I'm about to work at Burberry.
Yeah, even if I'm like crying, like, you know, at work in the toilet, I need to do this. It's so good for my CV. Because at that point, I was like, yeah, I definitely want to work in marketing. And then I just hated it. I worked in marketing for ages, mainly at like agencies, which anyone that's worked for an agency will know.
It's intense.
It's very stressful. It's like you get like pushed from pillar to post and yeah. You work with clients, but it's in a different way to how you work with clients with nails.
I think in marketing sometimes it's very much like we're putting out fires a lot and it can feel so intense and you really do have to stop yourself and be like, nobody is dying.
Literally.
No one's dying.
100%.
It's an Instagram post or it's like a flyer or
100%.
It's not that deep.
When it got to the point of like, I remember I was like in the cinema once and my phone was like going mad, like the client ringing me, which I don't actually know why they had my personal number, that's a joke, but about this tweet or something. And I'm like, it's Sunday, I'm in the cinema, like, I'm just not doing this anymore. Like, I literally got paid nothing as well. So yeah, I just sat that off and then just had quite a chill time when I was in Canada and then came back and it was basically lockdown and I was like, well, I'm screwed. I didn't have a job at all. Luckily, we were living with my in-laws, so we didn't have to pay rent, thankfully. And we didn't have like a mortgage to come back to or anything. But I was like, yeah, I still need money. So I was literally applying to work in like Aldi, anything. But I think a lot of people were doing that too. So I didn't have a job for ages and it was horrible.
It's really stressful, isn't it?
So stressful. And like, thankfully, like I've only ever had to do it once, but like applying for universal credit is a joke. Like, especially when you're like in dire need. I'm like, how do people that actually really need this like long term deal with this? Like, it's so stressful.
The whole system's so broken.
It's so bad. So literally, I think I took out a credit card and like in between the lockdowns, I was like, I'm gonna do a nail course. Like, what have I got to lose? It was at the time where like Harriet Westmoreland was like popping off, and I was like, I'm obsessed with her and like the way she did nails. And I was like, I really have to do that like kind of like more luxury side of it, which I've since learned like you have to be in a certain place to be able to do that, don't you?
Yeah.
I've done like loads of training since then. I've done like Russian manicure training, like e-file training, pedicure training. So I really like being able to like just learn and do loads more stuff.
I think that's one thing that, like, speaking to every guest so far, is that your training's never done.
Oh, yeah,
like, you don't do your training and tick it off and that's that. Like, you've
100%.
got to stay relevant, you've got to stay
learning.
learning.
Just doing like a little online nail art course. Do you know
like
anything?
masterclass,
Yeah, 100%. Like, it makes such a difference. And like, there's so many different ways that people do nails. Like, you do my nails now, like, no one ever does my nails. And you just, like, pick up little bits, don't you? of how people work.
Yeah, I always try and say to people, like, if there's anything I do that you're like, that's fucking weird.
No, not at all.
Like, just ask me, because I've asked other people before.
It's nice, isn't it? Because, like, you know, if you worked in, like, an office job, and you were like, oh, I'm not, like, we're talking about Excel, if you needed help doing something, you just ask your colleague, where you literally cannot do that. Thank God for, like, TikTok now.
Yeah, TikTok's amazing, isn't it?
So I'm like, what's the best way to, like, attach rhinestones? I'm like, TikTok.
Yeah.
That'll tell me. Yeah, and that's it, really. I've literally been doing it ever since. Like, I think most people now, if they qualify later in life, they usually do it part-time alongside their job. But because I didn't have a job, I was like, I'm just going to do it full time. And I was quite lucky. The place where I started had, like, loads of clients, kind of thrown it at the deep end. I mean, for the first year, I was like, I am awful. And sometimes I think that now, but I think everyone has a bit of
imposter syndrome, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I was the opposite. I was like, I'm fucking mental.
Yeah.
Like, I was born to paint nails, and then now I'm having a wobble, and I'm like, oh god.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, and I look back at that other work, and I'm like, that was shit. Why did you? That was so good. But I was just like, I think I was in so many groups with other beginners.
Yes.
And it was.
You're just a bit more like advanced beginner than
I was just a bit like, oh, like, I'm actually really good.
Yeah.
But I like, instilled me with this, like, false confidence, and then now, I feel like the more into the nail world I get, the more imposter syndrome it gets.
I feel like now, everyone's so, like, active on bloody Instagram, that they're posting, like, everything, or not, posting their best work, and you just compare yourself, don't you, which I find really difficult.
Even, like, comparing yourself to yourself, like, sometimes I'll see some nails and then I'll be like, oh my god, the ones I did last year were better than, like, the sets I've done today. Like, you know, if it comes up on, like, memories and things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, am I going backwards? Like, what's the crack? But it's like also remembering, like, different people's nails and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
because I like Harriet Westmoreland, for example. I actually love her work, and there's, like, a few other people that do that kind of vibe. But all of the nails are, like, the most gorgeous, long nail bed, like, perfect shape, and that's just not real life.
Not reality, is it?
It's really not.
I wish it was, because our job would be a lot easier.
Do you know what? I think that, but also when I do get my hands on nails that are super, like, long nail beds and stuff, like, I actually find it harder.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
These are my Instagram set of the week coming to, like, make them.
But everyone's are so different, aren't they? Like, it is hard. And especially when people bring you, like, a picture and they have totally different nails.
It's AI.
Yeah, oh my god, don't.
Honey, there's 6 fingers on there. That's not a real set of nails. I saw someone in a group recently.
No, stop it. I know what you're going to say. Like, crystals.
The crystal. And it was see-through nails, and she was like, how do I do that? And everyone was like, that's not real. Like, you can't do glass nails that are completely see-through because there's a nail bed underneath.
Yeah, like with shards of crystal in it. That absolutely killed me off. I was like, oh my god. I don't know if she was, like, new, but I was like, mate, if someone can tell you how to do them, then they need to win an award.
Yes.
What the hell? That is so funny.
So before we dive right into fitness, what are we actually doing on your nails today? Like, design-wise?
Well, I'm happy for you to do whatever you want. You probably know what kind of vibe I like. I like quite minimal, not very bright.
Okay, so put the bright orange away.
Yeah. I don't know, is there anything that you would like to try?
Do you know what? I feel like this has been my worst question, like, the last few months.
Does everyone say this?
A lot of people have recently. I feel like this year compared to last summer, people are a lot more uninspired this year.
I 100% agree. Yeah, and everyone's like, what's the popular colour at the minute? I'm like, there literally is not one.
Yeah, I've done a lot of pale blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've done a lot of butty yellow. I'm like, I'm over that now.
Do you know what I am loving at the minute? But I don't know if it's, like, getting a bit basic now. You know, just like a blooming gel, some flowers, like, you know, the thing where it's like a ring, but it's like a wobbly one and it's maybe a bit 3D, like that vibe, and then a French on a cup.
Like, just really random abstract.
Just like random, but like mainly with the builder as the background.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, perfect.
And like silver. I wear gold jewelry, but I'm not a gold nail person.
I not.
No. I only have silver.
Do you know what it is? I think some golds show up yellow a lot. They're very yellowy, or they go the other way where they clearly try and get the yellow tones out and they look green.
Yeah, that is so true.
I've got an art gel and it looks green.
Yeah.
Like, it looks weird. Like, it's fine for a little, like, you know, little starburst.
Yeah.
But if you did a French with it, it's like
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Whereas I've got the Nails by Cody Gold Art Gel, and that's like quite a nice gold.
I need to get that then.
It's because I saw it on TikTok and it was like, look how nice and like not too yellow, not too green, and I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'll get that.
And does it show up like quite metallic? You know, like a silver one would?
Ish.
Yeah.
But I feel like gold, they're not quite the same level, are they? No.
But I need that, especially for Christmas.
Yeah, I hate doing isolated chrome at Christmas. I'm like, we're so busy anyway. We don't have time for this, guys.
It's actual hell. This is such a nice base.
It's cute, isn't it? Do you know what? It's a funny one because it looks almost purpley on some clients.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks almost mauvey, and then on other people it looks just like natural and nice.
It kind of reminds me of Teddy a bit.
When did you get into fitness then? Have you always been?
No, not at all. I used to be a really anxious person. So I'd try and like dabble a bit, but I was just like, what if I'm not doing it right? Like people are gonna look at me, like I just would not step foot in a gym on my own.
Yeah.
And I think it was like, it's probably about 3 years ago, we were getting our kitchen done or something, bathroom, I don't know, and basically we didn't have any water. And I was like, I'm gonna have to join the local gym to use the shower. And I was like, okay, so I'm joining it, I might as well actually go.
Yeah.
But so I went to a Pure gym, and it's like 2 floors. So I get in the car park and I'm like, right, like psyching myself up. And then I go in and I'm literally like, I don't even know where to go. So like, I don't know, it's weird. I wouldn't say I was having a panic attack, but like, do you know when like you get tunnel vision and you just don't know what's going on apart from like in front of you?
I hate situations where you don't know where you're going or what you're doing.
It's
you get like, you get that feeling, don't you?
Yeah.
Of like just overwhelming. You think if one person says one thing to me, I'll cry.
Yeah, literally.
I'm like, I'm not actually upset, but I just don't know anything.
100%. Like your mind is just like literally mush. And then I figured out where the changing rooms were. So I was like, right, let's go to the locker, put my stuff in the locker. And then I think I was on the floor where it was all like cardio, which was good. So I was like, I'll just get on the treadmill. And I don't know what brand of treadmill it is, but like you really have to like push the go button. And it just was not turning on. And I was like, there was someone next to me and I was like, I can't cope with this. Like, I was so overwhelmed. I literally got my stuff, ran out and like went in my car and started crying. That's my first time ever going to the gym on my own. And I was like bringing my boyfriend, like, I can't do it. And he's really like nice and encouraging. He was like, oh, I'll come with you next time. So I think he started coming with me for a bit, but like I didn't know what I was doing. Like I literally just walk on the treadmill. And then actually it was through doing nails that I met someone who was a trainer, personal trainer. So someone else in the salon that I work in was doing her nails, and I knew she was a PT, so I was just asking her questions. She was super nice.
Yeah.
And, you know, just like not judge you at all. So I was like, oh, like, will you train me? So I literally said to her, I want to get to the point where I know what I'm doing on like all the machines, all the free weights, and I'm not scared to go in those sections. And she like was so good. She really helped me. And I think I worked with her for like 6 months-ish. And then I literally just became addicted.
And that was that?
That was that, basically, yeah. I feel like most people, like you said, dabble with the gym. And I never did that. So I'm really like an all or nothing person, I think.
So obviously the whole time you've been into fitness then, you've been a nail tech for like that whole period. So you've like never had sort of a 9-to-5 office job and been working around that. You've always been like a busy nail tech and juggling fitness.
Which I think has made the most difference. Because if I worked a 9-to-5, like I train in the morning now, because obviously I set my own hours. My first client isn't until 10. So I can go to the gym in the morning. I'm just not a morning person. So I couldn't go at like 5 a.m. Like, so if I worked a 9-to-5 where I was like commuting into Manchester, I just couldn't do it. And then going after work is hell.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm really lucky that I actually like can set my own hours. I only put my diary out like a month in advance. If I'm like, oh, I fancy like, I don't know, starting even later one day so I can like get a bit of cardio in after my strength session and I'm struggling for time normally, I can just do it, which is great. Like someone else would literally have to like quit their job to do that. Do you know what I mean?
How have you found like improving your health and your fitness has impacted you as a nail tech? Because it's sort of improved the physical elements of being a nail tech, the mental element.
Like the biggest one for me is definitely my mental, 100%. But obviously it does have like physical benefits as well. Like I would say my posture's better now, but I mean, I don't think it is. But I don't get shoulder or back pain at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then mentally, how would you say it's impacted you?
I feel like I didn't really notice it until I like one day I was planning on going to the gym and then I couldn't for some reason. I was like in a bit of a mood all day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like now my absolute non-negotiable with like day to day is I either go on a walk in the morning or I go to the gym. Otherwise I'm in a foul mood.
I need to get this discipline in my life.
Yeah.
I like went on a big health kick this year because of the wedding.
Yeah.
And like since the hen do basically, I have just been terrible. Got out of the habit of the gym, got out of everything. And the other day I was like, why do I feel so down all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I think it's a combo of like the weather's got worse.
Wedding blues as well, probably.
I think it's wedding blues. I think it kind of has coincided with the weather getting a bit worse again.
Yeah.
And I think the sun just always lifts your mood, doesn't it?
100%.
So I think it's that. But then I was like, I've not eaten properly and I've not like fueled my body and I've not exercised. And I think it's that as well.
100%. Like when my mental health has been like at its absolute lowest and you hear people being like, oh, you know, you should go out for a walk, like it'll make you feel better, like do exercise, it'll make you feel better. And at the time you think, shut up. Like I can't even get out of bed. Like what are you on about?
It just feels a bit like, oh great advice.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. In practice,
it does actually help.
Yeah, it actually profit us, and I feel like I've definitely seen that. So I think for me, that's my absolute priority is like how I'm feeling mentally over how I'm looking physically.
I think that's when it's like better to stick to, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
I think when you're only going for aesthetics goals, like like I've done this year with the wedding, like I've gone for a short period of time, done a bit of a burst, and now I've stopped. Now I'm noticing the mental impact. And like this is how I now make it a part of everyday, like 100%. Weekly life.
Like I feel like a lot of people do that, and I mean I am guilty of doing it also because I had a holiday in June and I was like absolutely caning it. But I feel like it's definitely like more of a slow and steady thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like getting as part of your routine. You don't have to like go hell for leather. You don't have to go like 6 days a week, but just get to the point where like you find out what you like doing, what you don't like doing, and actually just don't do it. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
Because if you go in and you're like, oh, I've got this on my, because I follow a training plan. If I've got this on my plan today, like barbell back squats, I think no, I ain't going. But now I just don't do them. Like I just do something alternative.
Yeah, do a swap. Do you know what's so good for that as well? ChatGPT.
Yes. Because it's just easier than Googling as well.
Yeah.
It's all concise and
it's like relevant to you as well.
It
like,
is.
you can just get your answer, can't you?
Definitely. I actually pay for the premium.
Do you?
Yeah.
So what do you use it for?
Literally.
Just everything.
Like a lot of business stuff, like especially now I'm opening my own place, like I'm using it as like a bit of a sounding board for like ideas for like the name, and I also like took a picture of the space and was like, this is the kind of vibe that I want to go for, like mock it up, and it literally just spits out a picture.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So if you have a space, just like empty space, I don't know, just take some screenshots from Pinterest or something and be like, design this space using this inspiration, and it will literally do it.
It's insane because I've literally plotted out rooms on The Sims before. And that takes hours.
I actually love that though. I love The Sims,
I do. Do you know what? Every year I like remember it exists.
Same.
Get obsessed, but then like I won't touch it for a year.
No.
I think I'm due my next like goal, but the problem is when I go on The Sims, I'm like a creature.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't talk to me. If like Danny could literally come over to me and be like about to say, I've ran you a bath, I've made you like a wine to go in with it, I've got your book ready, and then after it, as soon as you get out of the bath, you've got a 3-course dinner. I'd be like, why are you speaking to me? I'm in the middle of something.
That is amazing.
I'm horrible when I play it. And he's like, I don't understand because just pause it. Like, it's not like you're in the middle of a battle or like you're going to lose points.
It's just decorating a room.
But I just get in such a like,
no, I understand.
hyper focus on it. I can't be disturbed.
That's so funny.
And I feel like I'm due a good Sims like obsession, but I also can't because I will get nothing done.
They are due to bring out a new one. I'm not being funny. Like,
yeah, they are. Where's the Sims 5?
Yeah, we need a new one. And I actually don't even have a laptop anymore or a computer, so I can't even play on it.
There were rumours that it's going to be a mobile version though, weren't there?
Oh, really?
I'm so sad though because I am literally like like I follow like the Sims things on like Reddit and everything. Like I go hard. And then like every now and again I'll scroll and be like, oh yeah, good room.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do you ever watch like YouTubers who do Sim stuff? I used to do that.
Yeah. All the time. I'm honestly such a saddo.
No, I do it. I love it. But it's like kids these days, they watch other kids play games.
They watch other kids open boxes.
Yeah,
open toys that they're not gonna have.
Yeah. Or they've already got. It's like, that's literally just us. It's fine. We're just children.
Realistic health and fitness. So what does a healthy week actually look like for, well, I was going to say for a nail tech, but for you specifically, what does a healthy week actually look like?
For me specifically, I would say going to the gym at least 3 times. I mean, I'm a bit of a psycho. I normally go like 5 times. I've been known to go 7 times a week, which is excessive.
Yeah.
But I'm not strength training that whole time. Like one day I'll say I'm going to the gym and I'll literally walk on the treadmill. Do you know what I mean? You know, if it's like raining outside.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually like exerting myself that much. I just go whenever I have the chance really. I started going when I was 31 and I was thinking, what did I do with my time before? Do you know what I mean? Like I actually don't know. Probably just watched.
Sat on the sofa.
Yeah, literally rotted on the sofa. Do you know what I found as well? Like, especially TikTok, Instagram, is like everyone these days is so like, oh my god, you have to be productive, have to do this, and like it makes you feel like shit if you're not, which is quite toxic actually. But recently I've been like, I don't need to put that much pressure on myself. If I'm just doing the bare minimum, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Other things is like making sure that I've made my lunch to take to work. Personally, I don't really give myself a break, so I literally might have like 15 minutes and I've not got time to like walk to the shop, and to be honest, there's nothing around me anyway.
It gets so expensive as well.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, basically just prepping.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. I tried to avoid eating sandwiches when I was like getting ready for my holiday, but now it's just so flipping easy, and like I'll just get like protein thins from like Aldi or Lidl, or protein bagels. I mean, they've probably got the same amount of protein as a normal fucking bagel, but I just fall for the marketing.
Yeah, I do.
Then I'll just have that, and then I'll just like try and take like healthier snacks. But like one day I might be eating like carrot sticks, the next day I might be eating like a flipping share bag of squares. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just.
You've got to be realistic though with it. I think if you put pressure on yourself, or this is what I find for me anyway, my eating gets worse because then I'm like, well, it hasn't been perfect in the first 3 hours of the day, so I might as well just eat anything. And then it's just like, oh, back to square one. And then you get in that mindset, don't you, of like, I'll start on Monday.
100%. I feel like what I've learned is don't like force yourself to like eat certain things. Like literally just find what works for you, because otherwise if you're forcing yourself to eat like cottage cheese and you literally cannot stand it, like, well, you're not going to stick to that, are you? You need to like find things that you like that are easy to make, like find to like transport to work, and then like not like a faff to like heat up. Or I don't know, I feel like a lot of nail techs don't get breaks, do they? Like I am the worst for it. Like in the morning, Johnny will be like, I've got a busy day. I'm like, yeah, I've not got a break, like really shitty about it. It's like, yeah, but I did my own fucking diary. So do you know what I mean? Like, it's my fault. So yeah, I just try and grab like some food when I can, which sometimes will mean I'm eating at 3, which isn't great. But do you know what my biggest hack I would say is like have a really protein dense breakfast. And like I don't have time to make like flipping poached eggs and shit like that in the morning. My absolute go-to is overnight oats. I literally just do them in a jar, take them to work. I have like a banana before I train in the morning, and then I'll get to work a bit earlier and then eat my overnight oats. So I'll put like protein powder in it. I'm quite boring with flavours, to be honest. Like vanilla protein powder. I'll put like blueberries, raspberries, and then like peanut butter. I get a lot of like fitness content now, and there's so many people that are like cooking like steak and stuff, like get your protein, like steak for breakfast, steak and eggs. I'm like, yeah, no one's doing that, like literally.
It's not very realistic.
It's not realistic, and you have to be really realistic about it.
I think if you're an influencer, like, yeah, that's fine, because like you're gonna film it, like
it's literally
filming it is working. But for everyone else who's got to get up and then leave the house to do a job,
So
different.
you can't be falling for propaganda like that. It's just not
propaganda.
It's not real. Like, it's really not real. I was putting in like an hour break, and I would like eat, and then I'd go on a walk for the rest of the time, listen to like an audiobook or whatever. And I feel like that really helped. It like separated my day in between the morning and the afternoon, and I felt like really ready to go and do like 4 more clients.
Just incorporate movement into how your diary looks, and if there's no pockets for it, I think that's when you've got to question, like, is wellness important enough to me?
Yeah.
Or I think you've just got to make time for it, really, as a nail tech. I think in this job, you've got such shit posture. Like, it's not a job that's set up for health.
No, not at all.
Most of us don't have the right chair, and we've not had like an ergonomic assessment of our desks done to check whether it's right for us. And then it's like, we're probably not keeping up with like monthly massages. No. Some people do, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to be that girl.
No, could never.
I need to be that girl.
I do.
I want a monthly massage, but like, I just don't book them.
No,
I need to.
Same.
But then it's like, we've got a busy diary, we're not getting enough breaks, and it's like, it's not a job that lends itself to wellness easily.
Definitely
so we've
not.
got to like take responsibility.
100%. And I just think, like, if you're not taking care of your body, you'll literally not be able to do this job for very much longer.
So do you have any tips for sort of managing fatigue or overwhelm, or like any of the other elements of being a nail tech?
I think like it's so easy to get overworked. I feel like I'm really strict with my boundaries now.
Like diary-wise?
Diary-wise. And the reason why is because I've literally removed myself from the whole booking process. So literally, like, you don't book through me, you book online.
I do think removing yourself from booking process and like moving it online it does make it easy, doesn't it, to not get it? Because when someone's looking at you with puppy dog eyes, like, I've just got a christening, but I've just got this, but I really need it because of my holiday, and Whereas like, actually, if they're sat at home on the sofa, they'll look at their diary, they'll find a way to make it work and get an appointment. But
so everyone always like makes it work, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, when you first start out, you kind of just like, I'll just do whatever time, whatever day.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, I can't do that anymore. I'm like quite rare. I don't do Saturdays, and the latest that I work is 7, and I only do that one day a week.
I love that. Shall we do a quick fire round?
Yes.
Favourite gym exercise?
I'm practicing my pull-ups at the minute, and I can't actually do one, but I do it with a band.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love it.
What move do you hate?
Like loads of leg ones. Like, okay, this is one that I just completely cut out altogether. Bulgarian split squats. Just no. Why do you do that?
Not having.
It's disgusting.
Dream gym girl snack combo?
I actually love cottage cheese.
I do.
I love cottage cheese.
I always say that if I hadn't have tried it as a kid, though, I wouldn't like it now.
Oh, yeah, no.
If someone went, try this now, I'd be like, ugh.
I feel like if someone blindfolded me in, I'd be like, oh, that's quite nice. But if you looked at it, that is rank. Like, it's actually grim. I do really like it. It's cheap as well. And it's just like really low fat, but high protein. I do definitely get hyperfixated on certain foods, though. Like, I will have a hyperfixation with eggs, and then I can't eat eggs for like 2 months afterwards. So honestly, it's bad.
Do you know what? I saw a thing on TikTok the other day, and it was someone saying about eggs. There's like a thing where they can't eat them with a window.
Oh my God, no, that's me.
Why?
Because
I was so confused.
I've only met a couple of people. Well, I've not even met them, like, heard of other people. I don't know, I think it's something to do with like the oxygen, like, I don't know, reacting with something in the egg which knocks me sick.
And it's just like the smell or something?
No, it's it's like the aftertaste in your mouth. I think it's like sulphur or something. I physically can't.
Would you rather break a fresh set during a workout or smudge your nail out 5 seconds before it's gone in the lamp?
I'm gonna rather smudge. Like, smudge my own nail art or smudge someone else's.
A client's, I think.
Oh right, yeah, I'd definitely rather that, because it takes me approximately 5 to 10 business days to do my own nails. Like, literally. So if I had to do one more, I'd be like, right, I just can't be arsed.
Not happening.
Yeah. But you know, I never really injure them at the gym, but I went to Centre Parks the other day and there was this like climbing wall thing, and oh my god, if you put your like hands in them little like cuppy bits, you know, to that's bad for your nails. That
I've had clients before where they stopped coming
because they started climbing. Yeah, I've had that too.
It's just a non.
It's
like
bad,
you just cannot be a climber.
Maybe we should
nice
think
nails.
of a product that we could sell that like, do you know, some little finger like things to put on. Yeah.
Like little condoms to the end of your finger, like little rubber.
That's better grip as well.
No, do you know what I've actually got at home? It's like it's a cat toothbrush, and you put it on your finger. Have you seen them, the rubber thing?
Yeah, and they've got little bristles.
Yeah, but like she wouldn't let me near her with it. Like it wasn't a thing. She was like, "Get the fuck off me."
That is jokes.
But like that, but without the bristles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That thick rubber.
That would surely help you grip better as well.
Oh my god.
Literally.
Entrepreneurs. Yeah. We just made a whole new product.
Literally. We don't have to do
most
nails much
random thing that you've eaten on a nail break.
Oh my god. Do you know, it's probably not that random, but I always get funny looks when I eat them. Peperamis. Is that what they're called? Like the sticks?
Yeah.
Like meat sticks. I'm a child and I love them, and I love like Lunchables and like...
Yeah, I do.
What are those other ones called? Like those tubes that you dip in the cream cheese or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like children food. I love...
Oh, Dunkers.
Dunkers, yeah, that's it. And I'm like, well, it's got to have a bit of protein in it, isn't it?
Favourite nail art product?
That Rhinestone glue. Because you can literally use it for like 3D and stuff like that. And it actually does make the rhinestones stick on for ages. Not that I actually do many rhinestones. No one really asks for them. I feel like they think it's going to be really annoying. So
I've got this segment where someone messages in a dilemma and we try and solve it.
Okay.
But haven't actually had any submissions yet. So we're still on ChatGPT submissions. And they're actually quite good, you know.
Are they?
Yeah, very detailed.
Yeah, I read that.
They're very detailed. The message is... I've got a client who's really into the gym, which is great, love that for her. But every time she comes in, she's either just trained or is heading there straight after. And she insists on wearing gym gloves during her appointments so she doesn't forget them. The gloves are sweaty, like actively damp.
Stop.
She says, "Don't worry, I wash my hands, but I still have to hold them while I prep her nails, and honestly it gives me the ick." Last time, she even asked if I could make her nails gym-proof but still long because she deadlifts a lot. I'm trying to explain that long nails plus lifting heavy equals a risky combo, but she just smiles and says, "I'm careful." How do I politely say, "Please take off the gym gloves and maybe it says let the French tips go, but I think it means long nails. Maybe let the long nails go if you're gripping a barbell every day." Or do I just accept she's choosing aesthetics over deadlift safety?
Oh my god. But I feel like that actually could be a thing. That's vile. Like, I'd be saying, well, I wouldn't be saying this. I don't know what I'd be saying, because I wouldn't be like, "Can you take them off?" because I'm a wimp. But how often is she washing them? It's not just like her sweat, which is making them damp.
No, stop it.
It's like do you know how many like vile men touch the like weights? Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not cleaning the weights every night, are they?
No.
I
think I would say, first of all, why are you not wearing gloves?
Oh, yeah.
Like, as a nail tech. Obviously, the client's got these mangy gloves on, which is a whole issue in and of itself. Yes, it's still horrible and it's still not a solution because obviously you're touching your gloves and then touching your bottles and you're touching other things. So you still would be spreading germs around, but obviously, like, you're the one who can feel that they're damp. Put gloves on, you should have gloves on anyway. Do you think this is a fire the client situation? I think it could be.
Well, yeah, it's gross. If you've said to them before, like, "Could you take them off?" and they've been like, "No, it's fine, I wash my hands," like, they're not respecting what you're asking. So I would be like, I don't know, like, I would probably do it after the appointment. I'm just very like non-confrontational. Like, I would just message them after, probably with the help of ChatGPT. It's just awkward, isn't it? Do you know these like I think they're like all set up but on TikTok where they film like an interaction and like it could be like you do my nails and then I'm like, well, I'm not paying for them.
Yeah.
Like, surely that's not real.
No, I think they're so fake.
What the hell? Like, I just couldn't. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, okay.
Okay, but you blocked.
Yeah. I just, no, I can't do that. But yeah, I would sack them off, definitely.
And then in terms of her wanting longer nails, I think that's a respect thing as well.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
She's, again, not respecting your expertise where you're saying it's not going to work for your lifestyle.
Yeah, and she's just going to come back all the time with breaks and you're going to have to repair them.
Yeah.
And like, we all know that repairs are a pain, and you have to book out like a semi-decent slot and you literally don't make any money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just annoying. Like, if anything, you're losing when you do repairs.
What would be your one piece of advice for nail techs who are trying to take better care of themselves?
I think definitely like work on your boundaries first. Don't be working every hour under the sun, because then you've got less time to spend on yourself.
Yeah, I think that's a really good one, because I think a lot of nail techs are like, how the hell can I fit fitness into my lifestyle?
Yeah.
And it's because of lack of boundaries. Like, you physically don't have time.
100%.
You need to make the time.
100%. Like, even if you just put like an extra break in so you can go like a walk. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is literally better than nothing. And if you think like, oh, I've eaten bad this week, like, don't let that blip like stop you from like what you were saying, you've been out of it for a bit. Like, it's fine, like, it doesn't matter. You just have to like do it slow and steady, and honestly, consistency.
Where can people find you if they want to learn more about you and especially a new venture?
So I had TikTok, I don't really use it. On Instagram, I'm jess.o.nails, and then I actually did it yesterday, just started my Instagram from a new studio that I'm opening, and it's called Port Studio. And I think my handle's portstudio.sk. Very Stockport heavy.
How did you come up with the name Port?
I just wanted it to be a bit Stockporty, and I thought I quite like that.
Port?
Yeah.
See, I just thought of the drink Port.
Oh yeah.
On to chat about healthy lifestyles, I'm thinking about alcohol.
I know, I don't know. I was thinking for ages. I never wanted to have studio in the name, and I didn't want to keep it with like my nail name, because I want to do more than nails when I actually like further down the line. But like, my one aim with this new place and with my social media accounts is to like show my face a lot more, because I think that definitely helps, especially if I'm attracting new clients. Like, you want to make sure that people know that you're like friendly and approachable, because like, if you're booking in with someone and you don't even know what they look like, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I think as a nail tech or someone who's been getting the nails done for years, it's really easy, isn't it, to think like, oh, it's just nails, like it's not scary or whatever. But you forget, like, for new clients it can be daunting, especially if they've not had nails done before. 100%.
And just like knowing who they're coming to just removes so much anxiety for people.
That's it. If you're suffering with like anxiety and stuff, you kind of I feel like you need it. And I feel like my new space is good for that, because it's like totally private as well. If you get overwhelmed really easily, then like, you can like sit in silence if you want. Like, I'm gonna have like a projector where like, you can just put on whatever you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you do with the space.
I'm excited. I am. Hopefully my Pinterest board comes to life.
Do you love like decorating and stuff?
Oh
as
my
well?
god, I literally love interiors.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like now if I didn't do this, I would do something to do with interiors.
Love that.
100%.
Fine. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
We're about to be done, so we'll show the camera the nails in a second.
That looks so cute.
And I actually love that we've ended up doing like random bits of chrome and a bit of foliage. So,
probably like every nail tech's worst nightmare.
No, I'm here for it. Do you know what? It's like you said before, I don't get many clients who do want 3D and stuff, because I don't really post it much. I don't really know it exists. I do need to get some of the clay. I think that would be beneficial.
I want to try that as well.
Kit.
100%.
A few girls who've been on have said how amazing it is, and
oh really?
That it's dead easy to use, and like it looks scarier than it is.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get some of that then. Yeah. Because I want to do. Yeah, like if people don't know that you can do it because you're not posting it, they're not gonna ask for it, are they? Because like I see some people and they're like do a lot of like Korean, like Japanese, like cat eye set, stuff like that. And I
really want to buy some more cat eye, because I've got a powder from Magpie that you put in any colour.
Yeah, I've got that.
It doesn't quite work with like proper colours. It only really works with jellies.
Yeah.
And I really want to get some of like the Korean.
Yeah, they look stunning, don't they? They're a bit more like fine particles of glitter, aren't they?
They look gorgeous.
Oh, they look so nice.
To be fair, HONA do actually have a top coat.
Oh, really?
So the top coat is cat eye and you put that over anything. So I really want to get that as well and experiment with that a bit more.
I keep going on like, is it Cookie? I keep going on their website and I'm like, I personally would buy this colour, but like, will anyone else like that colour? Do you know what I mean?
It's also like, I don't want to stock like 40 different shades of cat eye.
No.
Because realistically, unless it's like your niche, you're going to get like, what, not even one client a week.
100%.
Like maybe one a week if you really start posting about it, but like most of my clients are going to have it now and again.
Yeah. Like, or they'll be like, oh no, I only have glitter at Christmas. I'm like, no, that's not a thing.
Yeah, which is why like I've always liked the Magpie powder, but I think the top coat could be a good option.
To be fair, I've got quite a few different cat, like Gel will do quite a few. They're not my favourite, but there's a brown one and like a champagne one, and that's really popular.
Yeah, I think the neutrals are what the girlies love.
100%, yeah.
So show the camera your nails.
How do you do it?
I don't really know. Something like that.
Okay.
So we have gone for like a chromy 3D design. We threw in a bit of yellow. We actually should have used some yellow on this.
Oh no, because
there's a bit there. Oh, it's on the thumb. It's
I actually really like that though.
But we've just done like sort of 3D. We've used the Sissi Easy Squeezy again, which is fast becoming one of my new favourite products. And then I've also used the Silver Diana Chrome by Magpie. And there we go. Thank you.
I love that.
So much for joining me on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great to chat.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you do with the new space.
Thank you.
Bye.